Hello everyone, it's time to tune up the band and get ready for another Sweet Chinwag. And this week I am not joined by Reardon or Sam, but I am joined by the lovely Kenny Kilbaine. Kenny, lovely to have you with us.
Thanks for having me.
We're very excited to be having you talking about obviously a new product and project within British wrestling. Also for our lovely listeners, this is the first time we are doing an interview segment properly. We've always done very smaller ones, but we're, again, very happy to have you and very happy to be involved and be talking about this. So, Kenny, if you'd love to give yourself a brief introduction.
Yeah, so I'm Kenny Kilbaine. I'm the owner and promoter of New World Wrestling, formerly New World Entertainment now, thanks to the rebranding. So I'm just here to talk to you guys about what's happening, what's coming up, what you can expect, and what the direction of the company is moving forward.
Fantastic. I'm sure everyone will be very interested in how things are going. First off, though, let's just start with kind of a background. What was kind of your inspiration behind starting this promotion?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm a very... so I've been wrestling for 8 years, and I got myself in a position where I was very frustrated with my position, that we weren't just given the opportunity. We weren't just not given the opportunities. We were overlooked in so many ways. This great... talented pool of people. We were overlooked, overshadowed, not even given a chance to show that we are as good as the people in the main event spots. So out of pure frustration, I was going to walk away from British wrestling because I had enough. My mental capacity wasn't the best at the time. I was going through a lot of personal stuff at the time as well. And I was going to walk away. I was done. I was done when I had a few matches and I just wasn't fussed about it, and it was matches I wanted for years and I was just not fussed by it. So in light of that, I took some time away, had to think what I want to do with my future, and then I decided I was going to run a very small show. This is a little town show in Stafford, 400 capacity, nothing special. Obviously we're going to try and make it as special as possible, but
of course,
the size I'm running at the moment. And then I went to the venue of Stafford Rangers Football Club, and the director of Stafford Rangers Football Club dropped in on the venue viewing, and he heard me out, listened to my business plan, and he was very interested to take it further. So we had a meeting down the line, and he decided to invest in the company and make it a much bigger company than I was intending. So with that, I've decided to give that opportunity I've been presented and share it with the whole of British wrestling.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. I think it's very amazing that you've had the local support in getting this kind of running as well.
Yeah, well, the investor used to be a wrestler himself many years ago.
Oh, that's fantastic.
He wrestled with Steve Gray and Les Kellett, and
we were actually, funnily enough, just talking about Les Kellett today.
Oh, really? Yeah. So he wrestled with all those for Sterling Promotions. So he's got a genuine interest in the business. He knows there's money to be made in the business, and he's on board with legitimising the business as well.
Yeah.
So what I want to be doing is legitimising the business, putting jobs in the business, making a safe workplace for everybody, fans and workers alike. And that is a passion of mine driving forward with this company. It's a priority, and it's something that I think will be very healthy for the business and hopefully give everybody that passion back that might be a bit weak at the moment.
Yeah, I definitely think that's definitely something that the British scene really needs right now. I think a lot of people have lost the trust and lost a lot of the enjoyment that comes with it. But working to build that up again, I think is a very, very gracious thing to do for the scene.
This is what I'm saying. New World Entertainment is not just a statement. It's not just a throwaway statement or a posh little name. It is what we are building towards. It is what the whole company is about. It's about building a whole new world of professional wrestling. And it's something that I'm very passionate about. It's something that I'm very excited about, because some of the formations we've got within the company will be exciting for not only the wrestlers, but the fans as well.
Fantastic. Tell me a little bit about the differences and the changes you've had to make going from performer to promoter.
These have been challenging because it's just a whole, like I said, a whole new world, no pun intended. to what I'm used to. I'm used to working on some live crabs, bit of baby oil, wetting my hair, going out, shutting my mouth off for 20 minutes, coming back, taking my paycheck, and going home. So to be on the other side of that, learning the business side, learning the etiquettes of the business, and what just the basics I need to know to run my shows. That's all been a mind-blowing experience, but I've welcomed the challenge, and so far so good. I seem to be succeeding in the world of business. So with my investor, who's very business savvy, who owns a number of small businesses himself, he's teaching me the ropes on that side of stuff as well, like in the business, like accounts and all that, and tax returns, etc. He's teaching me all that, and I've got some very good advisors within the business that are really helping form the shape that New World Entertainment's going to be in going forward. So I'm very thankful for everybody involved in this project. There's many people behind the scenes that are helping me. So they all deserve credit, and they will get credit when credit is due. So yeah, it's just, like I said, it's been an experience. It's been a lot more mentally taxing than I expected, but that's with any startup, isn't it, really? Yeah, so what we are looking to do with the business, first of all, is run. So we're running Wolverhampton, KK's Steel Mill in Wolverhampton on the 19th, 20th and 21st of February. We're doing a Super Show Weekender, 3 shows in a row. So we obviously invite everybody to come and witness.
Absolutely. So obviously with the backing of those and where you are now, where do you see New World Wrestling going? Where do you want to take it?
Onwards and upwards. So our first shows are going to be socially distanced, 400 capacity in a 2,000 capacity venue. So they'll be socially distanced, even if the lockdown restrictions and COVID restrictions are lifted and we can fill the venue in February. We won't be. We'll be sticking to the 400 capacity just to be safe. Everyone will be screened, and track and trace will be in place, and all the precautions, including masks, will still be required, just so we can get out of this slum the whole world's in. We don't want to push it. So going forward, the next weekend if the restrictions are lifted at the end of January, like the government say they're going to be, the next weekend there will be the full capacity.
Absolutely fantastic. I'm sure many people, are, much like myself, are looking forward to getting back to shows and getting back to enjoying the thing that we love.
Exactly. I mean, there's a lot of wrestlers that are waiting. They're just waiting, chomping at the bit to get on these shows to just do what they love again. That's what I want to do. I want to provide somewhere safe, somewhere fun that people can just pursue their passion. And that's what we all got into the job for in the first place. And I feel like that got a bit lost in the past year. And I know a lot of wrestlers that were questioning why they were doing it. So I want to give them the answer of why they're actually doing it and want them to pursue what they're good at.
Absolutely. I think that is the most important thing. I know from even my short time in the world of wrestling media, but having the chance to interact with wrestlers, a lot of them say that the thing they love the most is doing it is so enjoyable for them.
Well, yeah, let me tell you, like, when you walk out of that curtain, there's not a drug in the world like it, like that rush of adrenaline that you get when you either get booed or cheered or people chanting your name, or you hear the ring announcer shout your name out. It's just, it's unparalleled. There's nothing like it, and I can see why everybody is so confused right now, because you get this really good feeling when you're doing it, but then when outside of it, well, what's been going on? It's just been a bit of a rough time for British wrestling. So again, New World Entertainment, not just a fancy name. We're looking to make this the new world, to make this the new place where everybody can just come, enjoy and watch wrestling.
Yeah, absolutely love the feeling behind that, and I can just hear the commitment in your voice to it.
Yeah. Well, I'm stepping away from the ring periodically just to get this off the ground. My full attention has to be on this company. I've stepped away from my day job. This is my full-time job now. So this is everything goes in. So if this company goes down, I'm going down with it. So that's the attitude behind it. So it takes a lot to take me down. There's a lot of my brain I've come to find out. So yeah, so that's the attitude behind it. So I'm hoping everybody is with me in building the company. If we get this off the ground, then I can promise the developments within British wrestling are going to be astronomical. The plans we have got, honestly, people are going to be excited. If we can help, if we can get this off the ground, like, this is a big deal in British wrestling for sure. And I'm not just saying that for my company. But if I was a wrestler and this company was presented to me, like, I'll be like, whoa, like, I'd want a piece of that. And again, that's not just a biased opinion. It's looking out for the wrestlers as well as the fans, which some companies lack. Not saying who, not saying that all companies do it, but some companies, they do. And like, at the shows, we're going to have physios backstage for the wrestlers. We're going to have medics backstage for the wrestlers. There's going to be catering, and they're going to be makeup artists for the female wrestlers and any male wrestlers that want a bit of makeup. It's no problem. There'll be makeup artists to make the day easier on them, because it's a very stressful time getting your image together.
Absolutely.
So, I'm also looking into getting a spray tanning unit there, so obviously wrestlers can get all that sorted as well if they are struggling with that thing, because some wrestlers starting up, they are struggling, and I've been there, done that. Do you know what I mean? I've been there where, like, you've got £20 to last you the week and you've got to spend 10 on it on tan, you know. Like, so, like, to make everyone's life easy and to exceed the production value that I expect. I don't expect it to come out of their pocket all the time. Obviously, they can make some adjustments to their image in regards to how I expect them to look. But if I'm expecting any drastic changes, then I'll provide those changes, which I have done already with talking to people about recreating their image, their gimmick. We've worked very closely with that, and New World Entertainment has made sure that that's become feasible for both parties.
Yeah, I think it's great. I very much get the feeling of almost like the promotion by wrestlers for wrestlers.
Yes. Like, I don't want to say it's a revolution, because that's
because that comes with a lot of strong feeling.
Yeah, and it's not the feeling we want to put out there. We're not coming to take everything and take everyone, like, whether they're with us or not. We're just looking to add that bit of value to the British wrestling scene again that has been lost over the past year.
I was also going to say you're stepping back into the ring to avoid the Cody Rhodes comparisons, but I think we'll leave that one.
We'll leave that. Yeah, I mean, I will be eventually stepping back into the ring.
Yeah.
But
I think the time to focus on the company side and learning that side of it is the most important bit when starting any business, really.
Exactly. Like, I will honour any bookings that I confirmed before this. I'll honour those on the side. It's not a problem, but for myself, for my own shows, I won't be wrestling there for quite a while. I'm looking to keep everyone straight, everyone in check, make sure the company flows and runs as well as possible.
Fantastic. So let's move this on a little further ahead in the timeline. What things are you most excited about with New World Wrestling? With things you've got coming up soon, shows coming back after obviously the restrictions that are currently happening now, or in the future.
Well, in the future, regarding our first weekender, I'm very much looking forward to every aspect of it. I'm looking forward to how the vibe is backstage, how the shows look, how the production comes off, how the matches run. I'm looking forward to sitting on commentary and calling every match and being able to enjoy what they're doing, because I've booked a very, very talented pool of wrestlers that will definitely on that night do their job very well, better than I could. That's why they're on the card and I'm not.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, it's been a blessing in disguise, this company, not just for myself, but for a few other people as well. So I'm looking to, with those people, move forward and create something special.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to answer this. I just wanted to ask: are there any people that you would love to have in New World Wrestling?
There are many plans in place. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
There's roster yet to be revealed that will be revealed by the new year, which I am very excited about.
And everyone should be waiting out to see.
Yeah, they really should, because there's some real treats coming onto this roster. Yeah, like honestly, like I announced Moose the other day. Moose is not just a throwaway import one match, he's done. Moose is a part of the roster. Moose will be coming into the company, and Moose will be working with our talent and creating some very, very special moments
Yeah,
going forward.
absolutely. And I think
I'm very excited to see how that progresses. The minute we can get him over here regularly, he'll be on. He'll be on the show.
I think that's, I mean, for myself, amazing acquisition for the roster.
Yeah, and I'm talking to him already, and by the end of 2021, he'd have brought some friends with him.
So yeah, thinking about that, and also just thinking about just the general level of talent that's out there in the British scene right now.
Yeah. I mean, our first weekenders are 100% British card.
Yeah.
Everybody's from within the UK. It's a 100% British card. We are endorsing British wrestling and saying this is who we've got. This is the standard. I mean, showing all the fans, if you come to New World Entertainment, this is what you're going to watch. This is what you're going to see. Yeah. I mean, hopefully they go back, and the next time we're in town, they'll be like, oh, that show.
It's those guys.
Yeah, I want to be that. Oh, those guys in our own town. Okay, we've got to see that. So yeah, there's a lot of developments coming on the live launch.
Yep.
So we're launching live on Facebook Live and Twitch on New Year's Eve at 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. We will be with our stacked roster, what members can make it. We will be announcing more roster that you can expect in 2021. And let me just make a statement that not all this roster we're announcing will be on the first show. I don't want to make it.
Absolutely.
I don't want to make that speculation at all, because it's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this roster is the roster you can expect to have seen in the New World Entertainment ring
when it's at full operation.
Yeah, before the end of 2021, all these names would have set foot into the New World.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely amazing. It definitely feels like you've made massive leaps from the original starting point.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the original starting point was never to be on this level, but I've taken the opportunities that have been granted to me, and I've taken them, and I've just tried to raise everyone else up with me. So if there's any wrestlers out there that are looking for opportunity, that want to raise their game, that feel like they're deserving of a higher spot on the card than they're getting, if they're frustrated with their position in British wrestling, then come to New World Wrestling. And if you can't get, if you're not on the shows, come to the academies and show us what you're made of. Because at the end of the day, we've got a spot for everybody, and we're looking to raise the profile of everybody. So we are calling out everybody. We're also going to be calling out every promotion. If you're a promotion in British wrestling and you feel like you can go against the New World, then this is an open invitation. We are challenging every single promotion in the UK right now to come and try and beat us.
Everyone, you have been put on notice.
Everybody, there's no exceptions. Hell, I'll even open it up to Europe. Anybody in Europe, come on a plane.
I'd love to see the opportunities that would afford.
Europe is open. Get on a plane, come to a New World Wrestling show, and I'll put my talent against yours, because I'm so confident that my roster is strong enough to take anybody. And if there is any sort of threat out there, then I want them. If there's a threat, I want them on my roster.
Absolutely.
If there's anyone better, that's why I'm inviting you. Come to my shows and prove that you're better than my guys.
Yeah, if you think you're better, show them. Show us.
Exactly. And anybody can clip that, replay that.
I'm sure someone will clip that.
Put it in all the group chats. Put it on all the emails. It's going out. Literally, it's an open invitation.
Yeah.
Anybody that feels like they're up to the challenge, then get in touch and we can make it work.
I think it's amazing how open you have been to working with other promotions, at least from the sounds of it. I mean, obviously, it is quite an established thing that happens in the British scene and what many would term the indie scene.
Yeah.
But I mean, I absolutely love seeing it. As often one of my favorite bits of often promotions events when they are bringing in talent from other promotions and having them work with their roster as well.
Exactly, and it's the fans always enjoy it, and if you ask 9 times out of 10, the wrestlers enjoy it because it's a chance to work a new talent pool, it's a chance to work new people that haven't really worked before. It's a chance to get both promotions out there and then put both of their names on the same pedestal and push it up together. I'm looking to work with British wrestling. I'm not looking to work against it. There's people that will be against it. There's people that will be for it. I'm asking for the people for it to come forward. If they're against it, then keep it to yourself, guys, and I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavours. But everyone that's all for this movement, come hit me up and we can make something work.
Fantastic. Just another aside question, just because I wanted to get a quick view on it. If you're not happy with this, we'll happily cut it out. Will there be any possibility of seeing intergender matches at New World?
I'm happy you asked that question. I'm really happy you asked that question because there will be. There's a lot of intergender that's going to be planned. There's no restrictions. The only restrictions are on the weight classes for the titles.
Yep.
So I'll be going into detail of those in the new year. But as far as matchups and exhibition matches go on, there's no
fair game.
It's fair game. I believe the women are just as strong as the men. And I know
absolutely.
The roster that are stronger than the men. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
So, and I'll be interested again. I want them to prove it.
Yeah, I for myself and the other two guys on the podcast, we're huge fans of intergender wrestling. You know, I've spent my time coming through and watching wrestlers like Lufisto.
Yep.
And watching her matches and things like that. So, absolutely, incredibly happy that you'll be including it in your programs as well.
Well, yeah, and seeing how the division goes, it might make its own division. You know,
Yeah.
An intergender division to be decided by a title. If that's something anyone's interested in, then let us know on our socials. If you're interested in an intergender division with its own title, then let us know and we can make it work.
Yeah, intergender or a mixed tag division.
Exactly. Whatever you want to come from intergender wrestling, New World Entertainment endorses it. So that's how we'll be going forward from that.
Fantastic. For a final question, obviously with lots of the things that have been happening in Britwres and British wrestling scene as a whole, in regards to speaking out, the growth of LGBT representation movements like Black Lives Matter, where do you see the scene right now and where do you see it going?
I see it as evolving, and if it's not going to be evolving on its own, then the New World Entertainment are going to help it evolve. We have got a wide range of different nationalities, different genders, different sexual orientation. I mean, we have got, like, I'll announce this right here now, that the QWO will be coming to New World Wrestling.
Yes.
Yes, the QWO are... They'll be coming. Don't worry, you'll see them, and they're looking to tear it up, and they'll be given an equal opportunity to win as many titles as they want to win, as they're good enough to win. Like I said,
absolutely.
I'll be giving them the opportunity, but if they can't win the titles, then guys, you're just not good enough. But I've got a feeling that if I put them in a few title opportunities, that they'll deliver.
They'll absolutely deliver.
But yeah, we're all for difference in whatever you believe in, whatever nationality you are, whatever sexual orientation, whatever religious belief. We're not about stereotypes. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm from Birmingham. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know I'm very culturally adversed, and I know not to judge a book by its cover, and I know that nothing defines you but yourself. Yeah. So I'm not going to stereotype anybody. I'm going to give everybody the equal opportunity that they desire at New World Entertainment.
Absolutely. And I mean, so obviously beforehand we were speaking about how you were going to be changing your operations in relation to how Speaking Out has happened and the general perception of British wrestling right now. And I know for myself as a fan and as a person who's somewhat recently entered the world of wrestling media, it fills me with a lot of confidence hearing promoters now take these calls very seriously about, you know, the talent that they're booking and things like that.
This is where I'm going to flip the interview a little bit because...
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to know from a promoter's aspect to a fan, what would be your, regarding Speaking Out and what was exposed about the business, what was your concerns going forward in regards to your interest in British wrestling?
Yeah, for myself, because I have had time working in things like safeguarding and things around that, a lot of it for me was knowing that trainers didn't need safety and background checks. It was knowing that things were being allowed to happen without oversight, that there were no systems in place for people to come forward when these issues arose, and that often things were happening and that it was often just being spoken away as if it was, oh, that's just what they do.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the boys being the boys in the back.
Yeah. Well,
And that never set right with me.
Let me tell you, there's not a boys in the back mentality at New World Entertainment, because the women are 10 times stronger than the men.
Yeah, it's a very welcome change.
So there's no going to be no cliques. Everyone's going to get on with everybody. There's complete 100% transparency, condition almost. I can't make it a condition, but I'm asking all my roster to be completely transparent with me with any concerns that they have. We have got safeguarding procedures in place, policies, codes of conduct. We've had it written up by a team who knows what they're doing, and everything will be covered under that. Everybody, all the wrestlers and the fans will be protected. There's grievance procedures in case anything has transpired for fans and for wrestlers. All our trainers will be DBS checked, enhanced DBS check for the trainers and DBS check for the wrestlers. So we are working with all that information and we are providing the safest shows possible.
Yeah, I think for anyone who is ever having any doubts, I can tell you from myself and my own experience that is robust.
Yeah.
And like I said, it is just fantastic to know that these concerns are being listened to. There are people who are taking it seriously and not just trying to, run away and do a very carnival style operation.
Yeah. We're not about that carnival style. We're not about it at all. And to all the fans that are concerned with their product that they've been viewing of British wrestling, concerned if they're going in the right direction, well, we're bringing all your favourites from every part of the country to New World. We are bringing all your favourites. All the top names in the country are coming to us. So if you're in doubt whether you want to be interested in British wrestling ever again after everything that's transpired, you can put trust in us, because not only in England are we bringing the best, we're bringing the best from Scotland and from Ireland and from Wales. We are literally bringing the best in the UK, and we're even reaching out, like you've seen.
Yep.
We're looking at America. We're bringing some of the best from Germany in.
Absolutely. I was going to say the German scene has been quite fantastic recently.
Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of talent in Germany. I've been talking to a lot of talent in France. So honestly, the future of the New World is very, very exciting. So if you're ever in doubt with who to trust, what to trust, you can trust New World Entertainment. And that's not a slogan. That's what we've gone through setting up this business to ensure. We've gone through all the measures to ensure. And then if there is any doubt, if there is any questions, I personally invite you to drop me a DM or an email. And then we can speak all out, and I can, if there are any improvements or any changes that need to be made, then I can look into that. But again, complete transparency is all I ask for my workers and for the fans. So that's it.
Well, it has been lovely having you with us, and it's been lovely talking to you as well. Just quickly before we send off, if you'll let everyone know the details for the shows again, and also the live release event.
Okay, so the live launch is New Year's Eve. That's going to be on Facebook Live and Twitch at 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. And then our first weekender is going to be the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st of February at KK's Steel Mill in Wolverhampton. And you can find all ticket information online at www.newworldentertainment.co.uk, and you can find us on socials, Twitter at NWE1. and on Instagram at the NWE, and on Facebook as New World Entertainment. That's all our socials that you can find ticket information about, show information about, and any other information you want to know about the company. And all the contact information to get in touch will also be on there.
Yep, and absolutely for our regulars, we'll also be linking all of this as well from our pages.